Hi, this is Team 14. I'm Jack Raj, this is Jack, this is Adam, and today we'll be discussing the theory of cohesion. I will be defining cohesion and to its relative sport, which today is volleyball, sitting volleyball.
I will be illustrating the theory of cohesion. I'll be talking about the four elements of cohesion and how they can be developed.
And I'll be talking about team cohesion and in relation with the research article and whether it supports or contradicts our theory.
Okay, cohesion is a process of a team or of a group to stick together and remain united in the team's common interests and goals. There's two types of cohesion. There is task cohesion and social cohesion. Now, task cohesion is where a specific player or they have a specific goal within the team. So, for example, in our sport, what we're talking today is sitting volleyball. So, a goal can be such as getting to the final of the volleyball tournament. And social cohesion is where you have inner relationships with your team, such as examples as in it will not be sport related. You will go out for such things as food and drink, nights out, etc. Just a social on the side. Task and social cohesion are the two factors that benefit and can have an impact on the overall cohesion in the team. Jack will now explain the elements of these two types.
So within this illustration, I've broken down cohesion into its two types and then into its four elements. So within these four elements, we've got group integration, individual attractions for both task and social cohesion. How we improve this and how we use this within our sitting volleyball team, I will describe in the next slide. So before I talk to you about the group integration and the individual attractions, I'd just like to go over our own example of the sitting volleyball team. Our name was Rest of the World, Team 14. We showed great cohesion both on the social and task side. During the task, we performed more in practice sessions, we talked a lot, we were very vocal. And on the social side, we went for food, we went for drinks, we took the time out of our own time to dedicate ourselves in building relationships, building good chemistry within the team. The way in which we measured this for our own team was a GEQ, that's a group environment questionnaire. That we had a mean score of 7, which is very high. So within the team we all showed good cohesion, we all thought highly of each other. The standard deviation was about 1.5, so that's up and down. So during the preparation, the reason why we scored so high on the group environment questionnaire was we used these four elements, which I'm going to talk to you about now. So the first of these is group integration, and this is the task side of things. So this is how we work together within the team, how we come together in practice sessions. For our own examples, we utilised the time we had very well. We utilised that during practice. That was to build chemistry, understanding each player's official and unofficial roles. So each player kind of had like an unofficial role, like the joker, the unofficial leader, the kind of person that motivated one another, very vocal and very loud, bringing everyone in to maybe the people that were a little bit quieter. This kept all players enthusiastic, it kept everyone on task towards the objective, and it helped us during this time to get towards the championships and where we wanted to be. So individual attractions for the task is the motivation for each individual towards the group task. So within this example, it's towards the championships. So it's very important. We tried to reach the objectives. We made it very clear throughout the sessions where we wanted to be. We wanted to win the championships. Within our team, all of the competitors, we all had great individual attractions. We all knew where we wanted to be. This element can have limitations. One of those limitations can be individual selfishness, wanting to do well for themselves rather than for the team. It can also be not really wanting to get towards the objective of the team. This can bring the team down, it can bring morale down, and can overall create bad chemistry. Social group integration is a little bit different to the task. Essentially, this is where we work on socialising, we go for food and drinks together, and it's separate from the task, it's separate from the objective. We don't want necessarily for this to be focused around our objective. We want to build friendships, build chemistry, and this is unrelated to the task. This is so that we can all work well together outside the of the practice sessions. This is relative to our results in the championships, as I'm good friends now with all of the people in my team. We all did very well in the championships. We got to where we wanted, we achieved our objective, and a lot of that is down to how we performed outside of the sessions. So the individual attractions on the social side, this is each member's motivation to build relationships and friendships with one another and take part in the social activities, with the objective being different from the task. Again, this goes back to kind of going for food, going for like a Nando's, going for some drinks, maybe going clubbing with other members in the team. The benefit this had on the team was that within games we trusted each other a lot more. We were able to kind of understand each other's roles. We understood how people acted outside of the gym, so it wasn't just what we did in the practice sessions. We understood a lot more about one another outside of that.
To support our theory, we have come across a research article written by Benson and others back in 2016. Their objective of this research was to examine the two-way nature of the relationship between cohesion and performance in an elite youth sports team. For this test to be as precise as possible, 352 elite athletes from 22 different sports teams ranging from 13 to 19 years old participated. They were all assigned with a YSE questionnaire where they would answer various questions about their team and how well they bond together. The YSEQ was complete near the midpoint of their competitive season and before the start of their new season. Based on the results from the second and third time points, mid-season cohesion and mid-season team performance was predicted correctly for task and social cohesion later on in the season. However, task and social cohesion could not predict team performance due to other external factors that may affect both team performance and individual performances. When teams perform well, athletes showed high levels of task and social cohesion. This shows that studies suggest that cohesion and performance relationships may not have a two-way relationship within elite sports teams. This research article supports our theory of cohesion, and it shows that having a high level of task cohesion has a high possibility of benefiting team performance. Also, a high level of social cohesion will have a positive effect on both team chemistry and individual team performance. Although there is a potential for limitations whereby socially the team may not bond very well, or individuals could have different goals, agendas, and motivations, the effect this may have on performance can be negative, which can prevent them from reaching its main objective, in this terms, setting volleyball team to reach the championship finals. Therefore, their results do not support the hypothesis. The higher the cohesion does not improve the performance and results of the youth teams.